Cheers, John. Good evening, everybody. It really is the dream final, isn't it? The 16th game, the climax to the finest Confederations Cup there has ever been. Of that, I have no doubt whatsoever. Let's have a look at the Brazilian side then. They've been almost totally consistent in selection throughout the tournament, so no surprises. It's the side that started 3 of the 5 games. Adriano and Rubinho have been amongst the most exciting strike combinations, and Cicinho, who's missed only the first 45 minutes of the semi-final against Germany, he's back in the lineup. That has been a smashing Confederations Cup. We've really enjoyed ourselves, and this is a perfect setting for the final. Ronaldinho's going to be hustled out of it there by Cambiasso. And Steve Claridge, you enjoyed your first.
They hassled them, chased them, harried them, got into them, won the game after an hour.
Saviola either, because he got sent off against Mexico. And I'm a little disappointed not to see Carlos Tevez, but that's the coach's choice.
Yeah, I mean, if you said you're the same side on each occasion, apart from maybe a change at fullback.
5 at around about 2 o'clock in the morning, if we should choose to do so. The ball is in here dangerously and jagged out for the corner kick by Lucio.
I think what you can say is it's well worth staying up till 2 o'clock to watch Brazilian defence.
Riquelme with the corner. It could have been dangerous. But Ronaldinho is the one back there this time. Wide of the defender. Placenti continues, surrounded by blue. Right over Rahaton. Ronaldinho. Might be too long this. No, it's not actually. It was a good one. And Adriano was up there. I thought it was going to be too long from our position here originally. Most of these players actually play in Spain or in Italy these days. It's Adriano. This is where he's dangerous. He'll go for goal. He won't just go for goal. He'll find the net. It's another smashing goal for the man who now is joint top scorer in the Confederations Cup with his 4th, and it means 4 players are on that mark, and that is a classical striker's goal.
Fantastic finish. I'm not sure. This is almost like it had gone through the keeper here. Well, he's only got one option, and that is to smash it at goal as he's ridden the tackle. He's sat nicely for him, but I have to see this one again just to see how close the keeper does get to this.
That salute is
away from the keeper.
Oh, and here we go, Argentina. Oh, I thought they were in for the equaliser there. Indeed, had just spread himself in the Nations Cup.
In a lot less games, hasn't it?
Well, this will be the 16th game of this particular series. In the early days, there were only 14.
I was probably one of them before I came out here, but I've certainly changed my mind. You know,
It's Brazil 1, Argentina 0 in Frankfurt. Getting forward in now, Riquelme. Argentina responding well. Riquelme will go for goal! And it's a foot wide. Lovely try from Roman Riquelme, who has 3 goals in this Confederations Cup, and thought he was about to get number 4.
Not far away, you can see what he's trying to do.
Over here on the left-hand side, they're creating spaces. Might be something for Kaká! There certainly is! He's got his goal! He's not been prolific in the last season for his club side, AC Milan. His season was so disappointing, but Kaká has got his first goal in the Confederations Cup, and Brazil, would you believe it, are 2 up on Argentina in a little more than a quarter of an hour. Brazil 2, Argentina 0.
Well, you just suffered from the same thing as me. You just went, he's not had a particularly good season and all that, and then he goes and gets the ball. It's their first touch.
Got once. That was back in 1997. But he's had to work much harder because he's had Rocky Jr. alongside him not playing well. Here come Argentina, the ball.
With Adriano, I mean, after Christmas, Adriano was struggling for goals. I mean, this must have done this cup visit.
So who knows? Free kick is in there. Oh, I thought he was going to put in his own goal for a second, the way he dived to meet that one, Heinze. Robinho through. And this time Lux is there in the right position at the right time. He gave him dirty looks, didn't he, a minute ago for that one? From that Germany-Mexico game. Germany are the top scorers in the tournament. It's not giving too much away. As you've either got to host a tournament or win the World Cup, which qualifies you, or win the European Championships, which would qualify one of the home nations.
A little bit careful here.
There's a bit of an elbow there, wasn't there?
A little bit careful, these 2.
And it's the second time he's kept a corner away. That's a clever little ball from Riquelme, and it was deflected into the midriff of Dida. Whistle. And Ronaldinho.
Typical old-fashioned centre forward, really.
Oh, and now then the referee may give a...
No, it's
a dive by Sorin. Well, he's giving something, I'm not quite sure which. Sorin.
It was a big touch by Adriano, by the way. That ball played back in. He doesn't get the touch. There's 3 Argentinians.
Ronaldinho's badly hurt here, look. He's wafting his arms around. As soon as he went down there, he was signalling he desperately needed attention.
This is a poor challenge.
Ronaldinho, pass one. He's showing his fit. It's Ronaldinho still. And Delgado's first time ball. Lucio can goal. Seems quite a long time ago now. He's gone for a third one here. And it's beaten away. Beaten away by Lux, the goalkeeper, but Kaka. Right, Brazil have got 4 in the middle here. It's a Ronaldinho free kick, and it's a dangerous one because Lucio's in there for it, and he's hooked the ball right across goal. As well from Sorin, it's back in for Zanetti, and Zanetti drives it just wide. Javier Zanetti, who's not a regular goal scorer by any means, he won his 100th cap in the last match against the next. Instinctively, that's got to go out to Cicinho. Adriano's round about the penalty spot. Cicinho skips past the first challenge into Ronaldinho, and Brazil are on their way to winning the Confederations Cup. It's their third, it's his first of the night, and well, Argentina now have got an awful lot to do if they're not going to be beaten by their greatest rivals. Brazil 3, Argentina 0.
I mean, for a right back, that's a fair amount of ability for a right back to just drift past your opponent like that. I think it's Placenti this time. It's a fantastic ball in, and Ronaldinho does what every good forward is. He anticipates where the ball's going to be. He gets across the nearest defender, his nearest marker, and in the end.
Corner, they lead 3-0. Herman looks again. That wasn't the most impressive piece of goalkeeping you've ever seen. That's just put on top. And there is a chance for Colaccini, and he belts it over the bar when he should have kept it down and scored. It's not going right. Got a 4-on-2 situation to exploit, and Ronaldinho will tee it up. And Lux has made the save from Kaka. Unbelievably, you wouldn't have believed that they couldn't score there. Yes. Lux able to palm it down. But, he's got 3 goals in the Confederations Cup now, Ronaldinho. He was looking to become. This is where they're catching themselves, but Adriano might just be offside here. The flag will go up now. That's the perfect moment for me to tell you about this rule that's been instigated here, that the flag is not... Now, Pablo Aimar, we know, can play well. He's a gifted player. His career just doesn't seem to have prospered as we thought it would have done at Valencia. He's on a 7.5-year...
No, Riquelme's got a...
Here's Adriano. Colaccini's finish it once and for all. Robinho. Round he goes, round and round. It's off the angle. Ronaldinho's offside. The flag's gone up. Won't count. They're roaring around the stadium. It's not going to count. Robinho unlucky not to have made it 4.
Great strike again.
And here's a chance for Figueroa at the other end. He's got it past Dida, but it's gone out of play harmlessly. Brazil are going to get beaten by any means. Aimar. And Riquelme's got it back to Aimar somehow. And back to Sorin gets the ball out. Aimar tickles it forward. Absolutely loving every second of this, and it's one of the great goals of the tournament. And you now have the likely golden shoe winner. Adriano's 5th. The Brazilian commentators away to my left are screaming their joy. What a lovely goal. I'm sure there must have been 20-odd passes there before Adriano rose majestically and planted the header wide of the exposed Herman Lux. Listen to this one. Brazil 4, Argentina 0. Don't they know it?
Just gives them...
Singing and dancing in the rain. Ooh, he might get one. Delgado again. And Argentina have a most spectacular goal from the head of all things of Pablo Aimar. He's the tiniest little tot on the pitch. He's 5'5", and he's headed a goal for Beckerman. And Argentina have got one, and Dida isn't happy at all about that. They wanted it to nil their opponents, to give them a dock on it.
It was virtually impossible. So
there you go. You see.
I said that before.
Stick to managing a football
team. I said that before you were going to.
He wants to make it 4-2. He might do. Dida's covered it just as there's another flash of thunder across Frankfurt. We'll try and find a gap for Kaka to come into, and look, it's very appropriate. Robinho, oh, he's caught him. And that's Aimar, and it's yellow card Aimar. He's got a goal and he's also got a yellow card now. Called Apache, that's why he's known as that, but his footballing nickname is the Bulldog. Clever ball to Aimar, scorer of Argentina's only, who's on a hat-trick here. And we all know he can let rip from any angle with pretty good effect.
Oh, just about a yard to aim for, he smashes it.
Ronaldinho's ball across. Oh, how did that miss? Lucio. Well, if anybody deserved a goal tonight, it's been this man. Chance for them to get a second goal, however. It is Sorin, and a fine save as well by Dida. Fine save. It may even have taken the slightest of deflections. Sorin's unlucky not. But maybe Tevez can get that second goal here. He's gone for the shot, and it's beaten away once again by Dida, who's able to fall on it in time. Did well there, Tevez. They're all tearing around here looking for that fifth goal. A delicious ball from Ronaldinho. He's gone 50 yards already. He's found Ronaldinho. Clever shimmy from him. Back to Rabin. Absolutely turning it on magically. Oh, what a shame.
Of arms.
Janino's ridden the tackles. And Galletti. Decent shot. And try telling them that the Confederations Cup doesn't mean a great deal. Adriano's been the star of the show tonight. He's got a couple of goals. Ronaldinho got one. Kaka got one as well. It is pure Brazilian blend that has won the day here against Argentina, whose only response was a headed goal from Pablo Aimar. There can be no doubt they are the best in the world. They're the best of any of the 6 competing